So who was first? Lieutenant Dan was first. What's up? Justin, you're way behind, man. What's up, everybody? Hey, guys. Who are you going to put on timeout already? Choo-choo. Follow my trail to a silver stone and gather my body when you bury my bones. When you bury my bones. Come on, y'all hit the like button. Y'all start hitting that damn like button. 'Cause I ain't making no money. Y'all know when I play music, I don't make no fucking money. So I'm just on here for free tonight. Y'all hit that damn button. Or I'm gonna go, I can do this naked. I can stand here naked and do it without a camera. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this first one real quick. What up, Chaz? Hell yeah, Lieutenant Dan. It's hot as shit outside. Cheers, Nathaniel. Cheers, Wino. What up, cowboy? What's up, Blake? All right, tonight I'm not gonna be able to see. I can't sit here and read these comments all night because I got to get some actual work done. I mean, I don't have to. I've been putting it off for a while though. Yingling. I don't even know what that is. Sounds expensive to me. Paint gun. Yingling. I'll stick with Bud Light. First one down. Beef jerky is Bohemian Recipe Garlic from Buc-ee's right next door. Bohemian Recipe Garlic. Let's see what it is. Damn, $7 for a bag. It better be good. Oh, it smells good. Oh, that's good. That's real good. That might be some of the best. It's the best jerky I've had as far as tenderness, and the flavor's fucking good. Matter of fact, I can go ahead and say it's the best beef jerky I've ever had. That's good. I was wondering if it would be worth $7, but it is. I don't like it real dry. I don't like it too moist though. I like a good balance. It's a good balance here. Good balance. See, it still moves apart and stuff, but it's still tough. Chandler, you got you a woman? What she look like? Yeah, a little pull to it. They got a... Chandler, I told you what to do, buddy. Just be friendly. You ain't got to ask a girl out. Like, you ain't got to walk up to some girl and say, hey, you want to go on a date. Just be friendly. Be friends with her. It'll happen. You just don't get put in the friend zone. If you hadn't talked to her yet, then yeah, you got some work to do. I would say send me a picture, Chandler, but I can't have minor girl pictures. I think it's against the law. He ain't stalking Chris. The kid's in high school. Chandler, she better be a minor. Don't be messing with them old women. Where were Chandler? Where were you during 9/11? Justin, I just bought lunch for the crew at work. I bought 15 cheeseburgers, 5 medium fries, 5 apple pies, and 5 large sweet teas. $48. So that way, and there was 4 people. Well, 5 including myself. So everybody got 3 cheeseburgers, a fry, apple pie, and a drink. Which ain't bad. Feeding 5 people, $48. Fuck, me and my wife go to a restaurant. We can't get out of there under $70 for 2 people. I can get a lot more full off 3 cheeseburgers, fries, apple pie, and a sweet tea for $8, $9 than I can off of a fucking value meal. You know, 1 Big Mac, fries, and a drink. That's fucking $8 or $9. I get a lot more full off 3 cheeseburgers. We go to McDonald's. I mean, we don't go out like on a date, but I mean, we ain't too good for fast food. Justin, that was tough because I was in the mud in the excavator, so I had to track backwards. Usually I can just use the boom and pull anything out. I hadn't ran into anything yet that I can't move just by pulling the boom. Usually the tracks hold the excavator still, but it was pulling me, so I had to reverse track. Barely got them loose. That's a big load. It's 100,000 pounds. The truck's 72 or 76,000 by itself, and he had a full load of mud in there too. Nathaniel, I'm on a Cat 320 right now. It's a little small. I usually like to run a 336E. That's my perfect. That's the perfect track hoe. Cat 336Z will do whatever you want to do. 320 is a little bit short on the boom. A little bit light in the ass. But it'll still get the job done. This is at 330. 336 has got another 10 foot of reach. And when you're digging ditch and stuff, it keeps you from having to move so much. 320 will get the job done though. Yeah, a 349 is just too big for what I do. Pipeline work, I'm in tight spaces all the time. I don't need a 336 is perfect. How much am I drinking tonight? 6-pack. I should have a little buzz going after 2 or 3. I know I got to get some work done. I got to start getting all this shit. I got this entire slide out right here. That whole slide out from there all the way to there. I need to replace that floor. The floor is just falling apart. Every time I slide it in and out, I can hear it ripping off pieces of the wood underneath. So it's just a matter of time for all that shit falls out on the ground. So like the slide out that I'm on right now, which is where the couch is, that was easy. Move the couch, pull the carpet, pull the wood, put down new wood, slap the carpet back on. But that side, the entire slide out is all the appliances, all the cabinets, the TV. So it's gonna take me some time, but I have to do it. Because every time I slide my slide out in and out, I can hear it tearing off more of that wood. And it's just a matter of time before all that shit just falls out in the fucking ground. So I need to start breaking it down. Yeah, it's going to take me a few days. My biggest concern is moving the fridge and the stove because they run off propane and electric. But I need my fridge. So when I pull it out, I'm wondering if I can just sit it over here on the ground, like on the other side of the RV, and plug it in. That's what concerns me, is moving that. But it has to move. I don't know. We'll see when we get to it. I'm just going to start tearing shit up. Plus, I'm going to rebuild most of this. I'm going to get rid of that stove and that oven. I don't need that. I need more cabinet space. I'd rather have a little stove top, like a countertop stove type thing, like a toaster oven, and a flat top stove, like a hibachi grill. And then that microwave's got to go. So we're going to start making better use of all the space that I have. Yeah, as you can see, I've got a 55-inch TV in here. I think it's only meant for like a 32 because it's taking up so much space. So I got to figure out a TV situation because I'm blocked. Like there's a radio behind there. Plus I can't use those 2 top cabinets because my TV's too tall. But that was the TV that was in my garage. So I just brought it with me from the garage. So we'll figure it out. But I'm fixing to start moving stuff out. I'm going to turn on some music. Y'all send some fucking super chat money to keep me motivated. Since I'm playing music, I don't get paid. So y'all send like $5-10. Help me pay my truck note this month because everybody knows how broke I am. I don't want to have to throw it in the river again. All right, guys. Justin. I'm guessing that was Justin. Is that you, Justin? Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, Lack. Princess Di. That's who you are, Princess Di, right? Or Lady Di, that's right. Yeah, I know the fridge has a regular plug, but I got to unhook the gas line too. So I got to figure out where that is. The song is Reflex by St. John. It's on my playlist. You can go, you can subscribe to my playlist, which is if you go to my name on Apple Music, go to my name, Bo Rogel, and look up Christina as the playlist. And I've got all the songs that I normally play. As you can see, I already have, let's see. Well, I already got like 14 people that are subscribed to my playlist. So every time I add something, yeah, thank you, Lack, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. We'll go do that in just a little bit.
This place is just a tomb. Yes, an old cruel abandoned place. That's what's left of me and you. I can't sleep in our bed no more. Misery shakes me to the bone. And even when I try to get some rest, I cannot sleep alone. So I'm off like Superman trainer. Real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I jump, stomp on Lucifer's stage. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter's case. I meant to say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than the ladder. Thanks, I'm flattered. My baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger. Oops, grease splatter. Hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of degrees. About to come, about to flee. Please. I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch a sleep. Trying to count sheep. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour. Dude, I just called a plug and his phone was unplugged. I was looking at Doug like, dude, that shit don't even make no fucking sense. Like having fucking arguments for paying 50 extra cents for barbecue. Saucing on the workers at McDonald's. I don't wanna say to argue good burger shit and talk to we all dudes. And I'm all professional and proper, but my baby mama stopped me in the meeting just to airdrop me some news. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
Yeah, hot olive flight, Louis V of white. I just made a doll, but she tryna spend a night. Her they need more, yeah, my jeans Dior. Shawty got cake if you tryna eat more. Think they need more, I think they need more. This is second round, I'm tryna speed more. Going stupid, going crazy. Big gas in that Mercedes. Pull up late, going 30. Pull up big, in a hurry. Shoot your shot.
Let's go out there and get some tools.
Big cheese, hella nice. Chop a screw, Michael Watts. Point them out, air them out. Get me right.
Thanks, Alec. Appreciate it.
180.
Come here, Bruce.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour.
My tool cabinet is a mess right now. I got my shit just packed in here. But I need Milwaukee screwdriver. I think that's all we need right now. That, pry bar, rubber mallet. Oh, and I got a new tool today. You want to see it? Hang on. I got a, some guy bought that, one of my toolboxes. He gave me, cash and a new Milwaukee tool that I needed because I have one, but the bolt's broken off. I'll show you in just a minute. It's a circular saw, which I'm going to need for this project. There it is. So he only said he said he only had so much cash. So he said he had a credit card though. I said, well, I can't take a credit card, but you can go buy this from me, which was like $240. And he gave me the other $400 in cash. And because I needed one of these anyway. But I'll show you my other one. My other one's in perfect condition, but the bolt broke off where the blade goes. Bruce, where are you at? What are you doing? There he is. But here's my old one. Like I said, this thing was only like a month old, but I broke off the bolt inside the blade thing. I turned it the wrong way. It's a counterclockwise bolt, and I turned it the wrong way, and it snapped off. So it's a perfectly good working saw. It's the exact same one as the one I just got, but I don't know how to get that fucking bolt out. Like, it's broken off in there. And it's torqued down hard, so I can't put a blade on there without getting that bolt out. So I mean, this is $240. I can't do shit with it until I figure it out. This is my workhorse right here. My 1/2 inch impact. with my Hoss ass 12.0 battery. That sucker there will put in some work. And then I'll tell you a tool that I get more use out of than anything is I didn't think I would use this as much as I do, but I love it. I use it to cut wood, cut pipe, metal, PVC, whatever. I love this thing. I use the hell out of that thing. I'll tell you what I don't use ever. I bought this, I used it once, and it just doesn't have any torque. I use this a lot. I use my battery powered sander. I use the jigsaw a lot. I got a couple more things in here. But for now, all we need is the screwdriver. Come on, Bruce. I'm already sweating my ass off. Come on, Bruce. GI Best Buy parking lot. Where at? Which Best Buy? What city? Oh, fucking hot.
I've been holding.
That's hot. Promenade in D'Iberville, Louisiana? Oh yeah. I remember. You pulled up next. No, down Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Well, I loved a
Yeah,
girl.
I remember. I was in the Shelby.
She lived out in Pecos. Pretty as she could be. And I worked the rig on out in Odessa to give her whatever she needs.
GI's working hard, but
That girl, she run
try to make $1.
with an all company bum, 'cause a diamond was not on her hand.
Jerky and Bud Light.
Too soon.
Can't go wrong with that Skeletor.
The big loving moon to go out and X-ray the land. Now
Colton, I
see
wish,
my
buddy.
car,
I love Colorado.
the new Rainbow Bar downtown.
School's going good, Chad. Reed started this week. Well, last week. JoJo starts next week.
Shines towards the sky like 1,000 tiny diamonds.
Get this thing plugged back in on the charger. There we go.
Well, I walked in that bar and I drank myself crazy, thinking about her and that man. When in walked a woman looking richer than sin, and 10 years worth of work on her hand. Well, I followed her home, and when she was alone, well, I put my gun to her head, and I don't recall what happened next at all. But now that a rich woman, she's dead. Now I drive down the highway 10 miles from my sweet baby's arms. And the moon is so bright, it don't look like night. And the diamond house sparkles in the lights of Loving County. opened that door, and I knelt on the floor, and I put that ring in her hand. And she said, I do. And she leave with me soon to the rigs out in South Alabama. Well, I told her to hide that ring there inside, and wait till the timing was good. And I drove back the lights of Loving County. Sheriff he found me out wandering all around El Paso the very next day. You see, I'd lost my mind on that broken wide line before I even reached Balmaray. Well, now she's in Fort Worth, and she's just giving birth to the son of that oil company man. And they buried that poor old sheriff's dead wife with a ring that I stole on her hand. Sometimes they let me look up at that East Texas sky. Look up at that East Texas sky, and the rain on the pines. Oh Lord, how it shines like my darling's little diamond in the lights of Loving County.
Ow, shit. Get my damn toe. We get for wearing flip-flops.
Back in 81, and we made ourselves a pact. We were heading for the new pipeline, we were never coming back. Well, we worked 80 hours making time and a half, but LaGrange was too damn hot. We drove back home at the end of that week, and we spent it all on pot. So I'll see you in Houston if I ever get out that way. See you in Dallas little band, and we're pretty good, I guess. But I never learned how to wear my hair, and I never learned how to dress. So I'm leaving for the last time, honey, I'm never more to roam. Gonna pack my bags a little heavy this time, gonna head my ass back home. So I'll see you in Nashville, if I ever get out that way. I'll see you in Austin, but I won't have long to stay if you're ever out west, son. And you're feeling like slowing down, I'll see you around my hometown. I'll see you around my hometown. I've been holding this in from the very first kiss, and I've been losing my mind, trying to keep up like this.
Young rich niggas, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger, but call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My business is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set. Records on records, got backers on backers, I'm riding around in a cool. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat down her walls, loose. Hop in the fall. I tell that bitch to come for me. I swear these niggas is under me. The hate and the devil keep jumping me. Back rows on me, keep me company. Hey, we did the most, yeah. Pull up and goes, yeah. My diamonds a choker, holding the fire with no holster. With the ruler, diamond cooler. This a rolling, not a mule. Dabbing on it like the usual. Magic with the brick do voodoo. Magic. Courtside with a bad bitch. Then I send the bitch through Uber. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bullshit. I'm not stupid, so I keep the oozing. Records on records, got backers on backers, so my money making my back pay. You niggas got a little act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. Fat cookie blunt in the ashtray. You bitches just national smash that. Hop in the limb, have a drag race. I let them birds take a bath. Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger, nobody. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Hold, phone, dropping money out of space. Kid, couldn't introduce me to your bitch's wifey, and we know she slim. Broke her fast, I might shoot you. Draco bad and bougie. I'm always hanging with shooters. I be posted somewhere secluded. Still be playing with pots and pans. Call me Quavo Ratatouille. Run with that set, call me Booby. When I'm on stage, show me boobies. Ice on my neck on the coolest. How about the suicide with the ooze? I pull up, I hop out with all of the drugs and the good luck. I'm cooking, I'm whipping into it. Rock up, let it lock up. I gave her 10 racks, I told her go shopping and spend it all at the pop-up. These bitches, they fucking so dick and they bustin' for Instagram. Get your clout up. Yeah, that way. Float on the track like a Segway. Yeah, that way. I used to trap by the subway. Yeah, that way. Young nigga trap with the AK. Yeah, that way. Big Dyco, get it on Macy. Hey.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a t-shirt. My shit bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Yeah. She back to the ball. Wait. These niggas watching. I swear to God, they be my clones. Hey. Switching my hoes like my flows. Switching my flows like my clothes. Shooting that gun, no reload. Ooh. Now she won't fuck with my crew. Cause the money come all out the roof. Drop the Rari, that bitch got no roof. Wait, what kind of Rari? 458. All of these niggas they hate. Try to hide you through the gate. Look, go to strip club, make it rain. Yeah, so much money they use rate. Dang, 100,000 in her face. 300 right in her safe. Let her today. Yeah, she talk to me like she knew me. Yeah, go to sleep in a jacuzzi. Yeah, waking up right to a two-piece. Yeah, counting that paper like loose leaf. Yeah, getting that chicken with blue cheese. Yeah, my collar, you snaking. I swear to God that be that Gucci. Hey, you know we winning. Yeah, we is not losing. Try play your song, it ain't move me. So y'all go once that you choose it. Yeah.
Raindrop, top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a t-shirt. Bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Why is everything I love the most so wrong for me? Everything I'm holding close is so far away from me. They don't want to read aloud, but they don't want to hear the truth. It never made sense to me. Why everything I love the most is so wrong for me? Yeah, problematic. Problematic that I'm probably a problematic. Popping ass because my head is hurting. Hotel bedroom, hits and curtains. Sheets everywhere like a storm is past. The fact it looks like I got into a wrestling match. If you bottle of Jack, I can tell her that. I can smell it in the back. It's like death and ass. Think for a minute and roll over and look. To my left is an open book, a Bible. To my right is a guilty conscience. Her name is Brooke, my wife. And I think her name is Brooke. She's asleep and I'm giving her the lamest look. Move her head back so that I can see your face. Cause it was dark when I met her at the game. I took about 5 minutes to get her inside the whip. Another 5 minutes to get her inside the lips. Never tried really, man. I really tried to slip out. But it was just thighs and hips. Okay, I was high shit. Around my heart on the yellow roof for no trip. Leave a line of bed cause I don't need no kids. And it's the longest shame again. Why is everything I love the most so wrong for me? And everything I'm holding close is so far away from me. They don't want to read aloud, but they don't want to hear the truth. It never made sense to me. Why everything I love the most is so wrong I think I'm gonna bow and look. I'm back and forth like I'm back in the truck in a house that never runs out of boxes. Knowing that if I put on my tennis shoes and a fresh fit, that I'll end up sockless. By the end of the night, flip flop, and I'll be bored if you let me hip hop in. Alligator skin, gyro, boot on these, let's get it crackin'. 5 minutes skirt makes any letter blur. Manicures and more furs in the purse. Hope with a little bit of smoke and penny hurt. You can make any jerk like a penny worth. Sinister with sin in her. She can leave a devil sitting in the church. On another level, not in the earth. Just like an hour had twins and birds. Trippin' shirt, miles of eat, but I say twice.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Look it up again, not proud of me. Yeah, I'm a lousy fiend. Why is everything I love the most so wrong for me? And everything I'm holding goes.
Recall.
It's so far away from me. They don't want me.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Let me call Reed. I'm going to let the live stream keep going, but I'll be back in just a minute. All right. Well, shit, everybody left. Oh, well. Y'all motherfuckers can't hang around for 5 minutes, can you? You just can't wait. That's the world we live in today. People get so impatient. Just like when people send a text message, and if they're looking up a website and it takes more than 1 second to go through, they lose their fucking mind. If it takes more than 1 second. You realize our signal, when I text or anything, it has to go into space. It has to go to a satellite and then come down to your phone. My text has to go to outer space. And if it takes more than 1 second, people lose their shit. Tell me that ain't crazy. I grew up in the generation where we had AOL online. I don't know if you heard of something called America Online, where you had to do a dial-up internet. And you only had a certain amount of minutes to spend online. Like, you had minutes. Like, if you had 60 minutes or 120 minutes, you had a certain amount of minutes that you could spend online. And then you had to buy more. Oh, you always text first, Chandler. That's the easy way to break the ice. Text, man. That's the way to handle it. Hey, I'm getting kind of hungry. I think we need to walk over to Buc-ee's and get some fucking food. Andrew, work was good, buddy. Chandler, you just text her, man. Christina, is it Bo? What do you mean? What's Bo? Yeah, you used to have to get the AOL disc for internet. Chandler, keep it casual, man. Casual. Like, don't call her and say, hey, don't text her and say, hey, I think you're pretty, or I think you're beautiful, or your eyes are so pretty. Don't do that. Don't be weird. Like, text about something about school. Like, if y'all are in the same classes, ask her if, is she smart or is she dumb? Like, are you smarter than her or is she smart? Okay, well, she's smart. Ask her something about school. Ask her maybe if she can help you with something. Just make up some shit, I don't know. But just keep the conversation casual. And, like, don't say, hey, can I come to your house or anything? Just say, hey, can you help me with this? Like, I'm real confused about this, even though you might know it. Play it off, man. Well, they go to the same school, Surf. I'm sure she knows who he is just because they haven't talked. Or don't text her because you shouldn't even have her number. Or don't text her because you shouldn't even have her number. Like, how do you have her number if you don't know her? You need to send her a message on Instagram or Facebook. Well, shit, y'all kids use Snapchat nowadays. Like, it's all about Snapchat. I hate Snap. Ugh. I hate that shit. Yeah, send her a snap. Just something in one of y'all's classes, just ask her if she can help you with it. Like, not in person, just say if she can help you out over, like, over the messages. Just feel it out, man. Christina, order me a pizza. I don't feel like walking to Buc-ee's. I'm a little bit lit right now. I'm not Knob Creek lit, but I don't need to be driving anywhere. All right, so now we can see outside. Okay, I pulled out that cabinet. As you can see, that plywood shit, so that's got to be replaced. But that's where that cabinet was, and if you wonder why that cabinet's so shallow, it's because that's where my outdoor storage is. So let's see if I can get it back where I can get to it. So now we can see outside. So that's the only barrier right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this pretty much back to the edge of that cabinet and make more inside cabinet space. Because I don't need all that space out there. I need more cabinet shelves in here. So we're going to take this shit out and make shelves that go another foot back instead of those shallow ass shelves right there. Because I don't need all that space outside. Andrew, no, I would not put super swampers just because I drive so many miles. It's not worth going through a set of tires every 10, 15,000 miles. I can't afford that. I want to make it about as deep as these cabinets. About what you see here, I'm going to make it all the way down. So we're going to get rid of this and make the cabinets. Yeah, we got to get rid of this. This is just shit. Pure shit here. That's what moisture will get you. Matter of fact, let's just get rid of that right now. There we go. Hey now. All right. So now we are outside. That's what you call a good view. So now we're just looking around, you know, got everything going. There's the outside world. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build shelves there. That's a lot of space. That's like, I don't need this space as outside space. I need this. I just put it there for right now, Christine. I'm not throwing away your tea pitcher. I just didn't want to put it in the sink because it's full right now. I just set it there because it's still got tea in it. I'm not throwing away your tea pitcher. So for now, I need to go out there and close that, which that's an insulated door on the outside. So let's go close that door. So yeah, this door here will seal off. So yeah, that's sealed. So we should be good on AC. I got 3 units running full time. I've got zone 1, zone 2, and then I've also got a 3rd unit running right here. Stand a regular unit, and my ghetto ass ran it straight out the window. That's where the vent goes. I don't give a damn. Keeps it cool in here. But now, see, we're good. Yeah, we're sealed off. But we'll, first of all, we got to replace the floor. So I got to pull all this shit out anyway. But that door right there seals it off. But that was good that that cabinet thing came out in one piece, which I'm not going to use it anymore. But it shows everything in here is pretty modular. So everything comes out in one piece instead of having to break it apart. All right, let's go get some food, man. No, John, this is a salvage title trailer. Now I bought this thing for 12 grand. It was $53,000 brand new, and it's a 2018. So I bought it. It was a flood title, and all 3 slide out floors were wet. So I don't know how it happened, but like the floor I'm standing on right now is good and hard. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with this floor, but the slide out floors, which I replaced this one already, but the slide out floors were bad. So I've already replaced that one. Now I got to do that one and the one in the bedroom. But I mean, like I said, these floors are good and sturdy. So I don't know whether it was a flood or if it was a busted pipe or a hurricane. I don't know. But as you can see, it must have had a lot of moisture because of you see that. So that was behind the wall. Oh, and also the drawers are shit. I got to replace all the drawers. I've known this though. You can see the drawers are moldy as fuck, like all fucking shitty. So I'm throwing all those away. Oh yeah, I'm gonna redo the whole trailer, the whole camper the way I want to. So I figure if I put another 5 grand in it total, and that's with new appliances, new cabinets, I want to do real nice wood. I want to do legit wood, not this pressed wood shit. So we're going to do actual like oak wood and stain it ourselves, do all my routing, and get rid of all this cheap ass wood. So I mean, even if I spend another 5 grand on this thing. All right, y'all hang on so I can read Christina's, or even birch and stuff like that, but I've never worked with really nice wood. So I'm open to learning on new things with that. I'm going to watch a lot of YouTube videos, but I need to learn about it. But I do want to do a nice finish in here. But I got to remember, I got to be about weight too. Well, Nathaniel, I'm worried about, I want to make sure that the axles can handle the weight. My truck can handle the weight, no problem. I just want to make sure if I add an extra 3,000-4,000 pounds of weight to this thing, can the trailer itself handle it? I'm not worried about what my truck can pull. So I'll do some research on this RV as well to make sure it's kind of overbuilt instead of underbuilt, like some brands. So we'll see. Plus, I have to be concerned with, can the slide outs still go in and out under their own power, or will it be too much weight for the hydraulic ram things? So we'll figure it out. But this is a long-term project. This isn't something I expect to get done in 3 days. But I do need to, in the next week, I got to have this floor replaced and all this shit back in. So I think I can finish all the demo work by tomorrow. And that means we'll replace the floor on Friday, and then have it all put back together by Saturday, Sunday. Well, no, because I'm going to rebuild some stuff. So we'll have it functional, as in like the fridge back in, shit like that. But we're going to build each section out. Plus, I want to build the entertainment center area to fit my 55-inch TV instead of the way it is meant for a 32. I want to leave my bigger TV in here. So we're going to build around a 55 instead of a 32, which will take away some cabinet space, but it'll give me more room to work around. I'm getting rid of that stupid ass fireplace thing because it doesn't work anyway. Doesn't put out any fucking heat. So that whole space down there. So now I've got that much more free space to work with under there, so I can make that into cabinets or whatever I want. So we're going to get rid of that. But we're going to make it where the TV fits right here better. Move the radio to a better location. I don't know what we're going to do with the cabinets up there. But I want to make all this basically like a pantry. So I want this to be the pantry to where we keep everything. Food, dishes, all that stuff. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oh, Nathaniel, I ain't worried about it. I don't want to ever have to sell it. You know it's paid for. I don't owe shit on it. I'm trying to be note free, man. We ready to go get some food? Who wants to go to Buc-ee's? Got my shades on. My shades. Got my cash money since I ain't got no wallet. I got no wallet. So I just gotta carry it in my pocket. Bruce, you gotta hang out here. Let's go see what they got to eat at Buc-ee's. Let's go spend about $100. Stay here, Bruce. You can't come. No pets allowed in Buc-ee's. I need to go swap out. This vape's got a low battery, so we're gonna grab my other one. I rotate them on the charger so I can just go from one to the other. Hang on. Move it to the other charger. Unscrew the thing. Hang on, I can't hold my phone and do it at the same time, so hang on. Screw it into the new one. Refill that bitch. Yeah, truck's deleted and tuned, just like a towing tune. It's nothing aggressive. We refilled. The flavor is the one. Apple cinnamon, my favorite. My favorite. I've been rotating between that and blueberry strudel. Been rotating between that Milkman brand. I don't want Salt Nick. That just sounds shitty. The fact that it has salt in the name, I don't want anything to do with it. I like the flavors. I don't need 900 milligrams of nicotine. I'm okay with the 6. Salt Nick, that's a horrible name. That's like the name cream or sour cream. I won't even try sour cream just because they put the name sour in it. What a stupid name. Like, who thought of that? Sour cream. Ugh. I'm sure it tastes good, but it just sounds horrible. Dirty D, I don't doubt it. It probably is good. But y'all want to see how close I am to... There's my camper. Here's Buc-ee's. I literally just got to walk across the grass. Yeah, I don't doubt it's good, but it's a horrible name. Just like cream cheese. That doesn't sound good to me. Let's get some food. Who all's been to Buc-ee's? Or who all hadn't been? First of all, they're 200 gas pumps. That's how big this place is, which I've been to bigger ones than this. But this one's pretty big. It's a big fucking gas station. Dirty D, yeah, it's a big gas station, man. Out here messing with Jeeps. Got a Tesla. I want one of those bad. I want a P100D. Alright, we're gonna go in the side entrance. This place is massive. This is the beef jerky wall, by the way. That's the beef jerky wall. That's where I had to pick out beef jerky. Then they have other stuff, you know, like coolers. They got their mixed nuts and stuff, popcorn, candy, candy, candy. Candy for days. They got chips, regular candy,
The peach one, right? Yep.
cookies, more beef jerky. Then they have their flavored popcorns, flavored pretzels. And here they have, you know, they got large ices for 99 cents. And they got 4 stations, one at the end of each aisle. And then the drink cooler section, coffee section. And coffee has its own section. And they have fountain drinks, which fountain drinks are large for 79 cents. Fountain drink section. They have a guy that does, or a crew that does, you know, sandwiches. They do it all fresh right here on the table. And they have a kitchen. Does breakfast stuff, pastries, ice cream, Dippin' Dots, more beef jerky, turkey jerky, I think I lost service there. Am I back? Can y'all see me? Alright. Alright, so that's where I just showed y'all the food section. More jerky. Like these motherfuckers got some jerky. Another wall of jerky. Then they got the retail section, which is, you know, toys, shirts, you know, knick-knack decoration stuff. Sunglasses, all that stuff, outdoor like life vest and floaties and tubes and all that. Then they have, you know, like jalapeno cheddar summer sausage, turkey tenderloin, cheeses, vegetable cups, more sausage, fresh fruit. But now we're gonna order some food. So you order food here. Let's see what they got. We're gonna go with, let's see what kind of burrito we can build. Frito pie. Frito pie looks kind of good right now. 10 layer. What is a 10 layer? Refried beans, Spanish rice, Texas chili, cheddar cheese, sour cream, guacamole, pico, red sauce, and jalapenos. How much is that? $5. That sounds like a good deal. How do I get rid of some of that crap? Then you can add bacon. Like that's why, this is why we live in America. You can add bacon to anything. Literally add bacon to a 10-layer burrito. Hang on. That's why they love, that's why everybody hates America. We want bacon on everything. Let's see what else they got. Spicy signature, chicken fajita, black beans, corn relish, jack cheese, pico, chipotle ranch. That sounds like something I can deal with, but I want to take off some shit. Add bacon. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what sandwiches are. The grilled cheese is good here. Chopped brisket, barbecue sauce, pickles, and onions. How much is that? $6. I do eat veggies, Christine. I like corn and beans. That's all vegetables that should matter. Beaver tots. Christina knows I like beaver. Beaver tots too. Let's see. Tacos. All right, I want to order some. I don't want all this crap on there though.
Second call for $8.95.
No. I'm not ready. Shit. That ain't what I wanted. Damn it. Now they're gonna make that. Don't make it. How do I cancel? Shit. My bad. Cancel. Cancel number 117, please. We're just gonna walk away. How about that? Let's go find something else. No, I'm not gonna go up to the counter. I want some fudge though. We're just gonna leave 117 to an employee will eat it. How's it going, Jim Bob? Good. Can I get one piece of birthday cake? That's it. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Jim Bob got me squared away. Look, they make their own pecans too. That looks kind of good, but I hate pecans. So we got... Let's get a sandwich. Let's just play it safe. trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get over here.
Order 198, you order drink 198.
Go with a chopped beef brisket, apple pie. That was good to me. Let's get out of here before they call 117. Chandler, it seems like this is where you need to be, buddy. This is where all them little young girls are. You need to be hanging out at Buc-ee's. Then they got, salsas, honey, spices. A lot of stuff here. Yes, I'm ready for Yellowstone. 100%. What's up, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
All right.
So this is the pledge. One. That 180 order 180. 117 order 117. Back to 792 back to you, sir. Did you want a receipt?
No, sir.
You're good to go.
Appreciate it. Did you hear 117? Did you really hear it? Fuck 117. My bad. Man, they didn't give me no options to take any of that shit off there. I didn't want no lettuce on my burrito. They just printed that shit out. They didn't even say, "Are you sure?" When you check out on Amazon or eBay, you have to hit it like 3 times to make sure you're sure. They didn't give me the chance. So yeah, now, which you would never believe that this parking lot would ever be full or all those pumps, but you come here at lunchtime, you're parking way back here. 117. That was kind of shitty that I didn't walk up there and cancel it, huh? But it seems like they made that shit fast. Like 3 minutes. They were already starting before I could walk over there. Christina, this place makes like $40 million a day. It'll be okay. Christina, you're the one that told me to drive off when I ripped the gas pump off. She had me distracted one day. I was pumping diesel. And she tells me to go and get an icy and all this shit. So I go in there and get that, and I come out and give it to her. Well, I just drive the fuck off. Rip the whole damn gas pump off. And I was like, honey, I got to go in there and tell him. She's like, throw that shit on the ground. Let's roll out. I said, I can't do that. So I went in there and told him, it just breaks off a quick disconnect. Like I could have easily put it on there myself. You got to undo 2 screws and put the quick disconnect back on. How much did they charge me, Christina? Like $150 or something? Like they charged us a good bit. I can't remember. Like they just made up a number. And Christina was like, fuck that, I would have drove off. Like they charged me a lot just for a quick disconnect. And then Megan, she was like, oh, well, hell, I just bought that pump then. Because I would have been taking that handle with me. You ain't getting that back. You're going to charge me that much money. And then they were like, you have to pay in cash. I said, I don't have any cash. And they're like, okay, we can do it on a card. They did it under general merchandise on a card and charged Christina's card. Let's eat something. Let's see what this sandwich is looking like. Move my phone mount. I'm telling you, man, I've never drove off with a pump like that before. Like, it was the first time in, 22 years of freaking driving have I ever forgotten about the pump. So it just kind of surprised me that happened. And I mean, it's just a quick disconnect. It just fucking breaks off. Is it lagging? Let me turn off my Wi-Fi. Hang on. There. Maybe that'll work better. Let's see what we're looking at here. Man, this is $12. It wasn't very cheap, huh? $12 for a sandwich, an apple pie, and one piece of fudge. Better be a hell of a sandwich. $6 sandwich. Let's see, a pre-made sandwich. Usually pre-made sandwiches are pretty shitty. If one piece of fudge is $5, Christina, we in the wrong business. Oh man, it's loaded down with onions. Hate onions. Christina, that'd kill you, huh? Christina's deadly allergic to onions. I keep a little bit of onion powder in my pocket, just in case. She might be ready to take a dirt nap one day. I just got an email. Somebody reported me for impersonation on my Facebook profile. It just popped up on my screen. So my account's been disabled for Bo Allen Rogel. It just popped up on my screen right here. Somebody reported me for impersonation. So I gotta fix that. Which sucks because I got all those toolboxes for sale on Marketplace. Yeah, I use Facebook. That's where I do business. Christina, why is it always so hard when we try to report motherfuckers for when they're like posting pictures of our kids and shit, but nothing ever happens? And then now somebody reports me for impersonation? Bitch, I'm Bo Allen Rogel. There ain't no other one. Promise you. Yeah, we have a business page. But you can't list the marketplace under the business page. You have to do it from a personal page. Watch. We'll pull it up on my iPad. Watch. You think I'm playing? Where's my Gmail? I gotta add this account. Hang on. I want y'all to see this. Some of y'all think I'm playing. Sandwich is decent. It ain't no $6 sandwich. Chopped brisket. Oh, Andrew, they've been doing it for years. Trying to block my Facebook. I've been, Christina, how many 30-day bans have I been on? At least 6 or 7 30-day bans where people report me for, you can report somebody for anything. They say it's harassment or bullying, blah, blah, blah. And when you get a 30-day ban, you can't call anybody at Facebook. There's no customer service line. You just got to take it and deal with it. Like, I'm curious to see what it says on this email. Y'all hang on. Wrong with my password. I know what my password is. Forget password. No, bitch, I know exactly what my password is. And then if I click on reset, you'll be like, oh, you can't use that because that was your old password. I know it was. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Christina went after somebody and they locked themselves at their office at work. Some little young punk kid that went by our house talking shit like he drove by. Like yelling out cuss words and stuff while my kids were outside playing. Christina went up to the dude's work to talk to him and he locked himself in the office. Little bitch. Alright, obviously I've forgotten the password. No, she didn't fall. We knew where this dude worked. He's a little punk kid that worked at a car wash. He just drove by our house because it's also our business address. She telling me she was just going to the store. What is my password? Fuck. Oh, people bitch up instantly as soon as you get off the internet and meet in person. Like we had these car meets in our town. We I know everybody there, and half of them talk so much shit online, like talk shit about me personally. And when I show up to these car meets, everybody's like, "Man, are you not afraid to go to these?" Hell no, I'm not. Every time I go, everybody's dead friendly to my face. Every one of them. Some of them are probably watching this right now. They're probably stalking my shit right now. Yep, you still a bitch if you're watching. And you'll be a bitch when I see you in the face again, just like you always are. And then you go running your mouth to your little hillbilly friends behind my back. I don't care. As long as you stay a bitch when you're in my face, that's all that's funny to me. Not once have I ever had somebody come up to me in person and say, "Hey, remember me, motherfucker, from Facebook? Let's fight." Not once have I had somebody do that. I would respect the hell out of somebody if they did. I'd be like, you know what? We're going to fight. And I respect you for being a man on Facebook and being a man in person. Not once has it ever happened. Not once. What is going on with this? Just want to see my email. No, Andrew, I ain't jacked, man. I'm just a little 5'9" fat white boy. Old fat white boy. I've lost just as many as I've won. I'm probably 50 and 50. I'm not no 100 no motherfucker, but I'd never back down from one, I tell you that. Christine, you ain't no 100 no. You ain't never fought nobody. That ain't what you told the police when you called them on me. You was claiming a loss then. Christina called them cops with a loss. You wasn't bragging about no win that day. Flopping like LeBron James. You ain't telling no truth. Christina, half these people were watching that day when you came home and swung on me from behind when I was on the computer and then smashed my shit. Half the people saw when you ran up and hit me. But I know how that goes. Oh, we talking shit now. All right, Christina. We talking shit about the black eye. All right. That's cool. Yeah, I got to figure out. Let me see if I can sign into my email one more time. Christina, do you really believe that if I wanted to hurt you, that you could do anything to stop it? Do you think you could physically stop me in any way from hurting you? There's nothing you could do. Even if you had a gun. Even if you had a gun, you wouldn't be quick enough with it. You wouldn't. Because you wouldn't be ready to shoot me like you would an intruder. So you'd second guess it. And even a split second guess, you're done. I mean, that's it. You're going to take you a dirt nap. I'm going to say, kids, say bye to your mama. She's going on vacation to see Jesus. The upper room. Yeah, I'm going to get a mace gun filled with onion powder. No, I've hidden their bullets one time. Like, I've taken all the bullets out of her Beretta one night and left it cocked back, though. So that way if I hear that hammer drop, I know what her intentions were. So that's all I wanted to hear, if that hammer would drop. And then I was going to choke her out. All right, y'all hang on. Let me go pull up this email on my phone. I'll screenshot it, and people just left. I told you I'll be back in just a minute. All right, apparently I get an email. Hi, Bo. One of your friends reported Bo Allen Rogel for pretending to be you. We take these requests seriously, so we'll receive the... I'm reading it backwards. So we'll review the profile and remove it. If it goes against our community standards, we'll let you know when a decision has been made. So one of my friends, one of my Facebook friends, and it says, Hi, Bo. Hi. It looks like the account with the name Bo Allen Rogel has been disabled for pretending to be someone else. So this is what I got to deal with. So now I got to prove who I am to Facebook, which they'll reinstate it, but there will be no punishment for the person that did the false claim. Like, I think if you do a false claim and it's proved to be false, you should be punished. But that's not how the world works. So, yeah, that's what we got to do. So I've got to send in pictures of my ID and all that stuff. Pisses me off. Well, Richard, it don't matter. They can just create another profile and do it. I'm telling you, this has happened to me multiple times. This has happened a lot of times. Like at 7:21 p.m. on a Wednesday night, what makes one of my Facebook friends say, you know what? I got some spare time here. So instead of, going to do something fun, I'm gonna go out and make a mess here. Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it, buddy. Keeping it private, Christian, it was one of my friends. So it was somebody that's on my friends list. So it doesn't matter if it's private or not. And then what do? Delete everybody? You know how it goes. We've had some of our closest friends. Some of our closest friends are the ones that have caused us the most hell, Christina. You know that. So, I mean, that doesn't make a difference. I've done that before. I've deleted everybody before. Everybody, and started from scratch. Oh, it's all good, Richard. All I got to do is send a picture of my driver's license. They'll apologize for it, reinstate it. But I sure wish that once they find out it's a false claim, that they would, be like, hey, this is the guy that did it. But we all know that's not how it works. Yeah, appreciate it, John. That'll help me buy some fucking... Oh, no, it's a real email from Facebook, yeah. Because I've had them before. I mean, I've had that exact email. Yes, Richard, as well. YouTube, which is owned by Google, they keep 41% of every donation. So, how greedy is that, man? As if you already don't make enough. You don't make enough off of ad revenue and all that stuff for them to have to go through that to take 41% of the donated money as well. That's pretty shitty. All right, this little apple pie is looking right. It's soft. Let's see. see. That's solid. They look good. No skins on the apples, Christina. That's good. Yeah, that is good. Now that is worth $1.18. That's $1.18. That's fucking good. Chandler, Christina hates the apple skins. That was good. Y'all go easy on Chandler. Christine don't give a shit about anything healthy. She'll send me to Sonic at 10:30 at night, making it like I'm ordering for 3 people. Fuck, that's aggravating now. Like, I'm not even drinking anymore. Now I gotta handle this Facebook shit. Yeah. Christina, first of all, her order's complicated as shit. She wants a number 8, the grilled chicken sandwich. And instead of just being that and saying plain, I have to say she wants it plain with only mayonnaise on a white bun grilled. So, just to get that across to somebody that's making $8 an hour, and they're like, "What do you mean on a white bun?" I was like, "She doesn't want it on that ciabatta bun or whatever. She wants it on a white bun." Okay, let me call the manager. They have no idea. So, and then she wants she wants a large chili cheese fries and a large Coke. Large chili cheese fries, you know, the one that's in a tray this long that they bring you in a bag. And then a milkshake. Medium milkshake, though. She goes easy on that. So, grilled chicken sandwich, chili cheese fries large, large Coke, and a medium milkshake. That's her 10:30 p.m. meal. That was disgusting, Christina. Cake batter. Richard, she's been doing that the entire time we've been together. Like, she's just skinny by nature. She doesn't do anything to earn her skinniness. Me and her eat the same portions. Like, we eat the same amount of food. Green chili cheese fries? No. That sounds horrible. Hang on, Justin. I gotta let this process. I need to get something to drink. Three plates of chicken spaghetti. I don't doubt it, Christina. Christina, send me some money. Send me a super chat. Yeah, Christina made some money today. Christina made like $2,000 today. I'm proud of her. That's my weakness. Milk. I go through a gallon every 2 days by myself. So I know that definitely helps keep my weight on. Yeah, we're trying to get Christina a new, or not a new Escalade. We're trying to get her back in an Escalade in the next week or two. So we need to put away some money. We'll see. Nathaniel, I drink soda too, so I drink that, but not near as much. I drink milk more than anything. Richard, we considered a Yukon Denali, but they're really not that far off on price. And we don't want a regular Yukon or a Suburban because we don't like the 5.3. We want the 6.2. And the Escalade is just a better looking vehicle. We like the factory 22s on the Escalade. We like the interior on the Escalade, the bigger screen. So, yeah, Chandler, I smoked from when I was 20 until I was 30. I smoked menthol cigarettes, a pack a day, from when I was 20 till 30. Then I just quit. Just one night I said I had enough, and that was it. I just quit. And didn't do anything else for 8 years. Then one of the guys at work out here on Pipeline, he was smoking one of these, and I'm like, it looks fucking gay. No, I quit at 30. No, I guess it was 28, 29. I smoked for almost 10 years. And so the guy let me try it. I was like, well, that's cool. I like it. It tastes good, and that little bit of nicotine helps calm my nerves. So it so that's why I do it now. My bad, Christina. I'm sorry. You didn't know me when I was... You knew me at the end of 30. No, matter of fact, you didn't know me till I was 31. We met in 2011. We didn't meet in 2010. We met in December of 2011. That's when we first met. No, homegirl. December of 2011. And then we got married in 2013. I know my dates. You need to go back and check your calendar. (2012) what? 2012. We were banging then, but we weren't married. We were throwing down, Pound Town. I've been taking Adderall since I was in high school, but I hadn't taken it. How many months have I been off now, Christina? 3-4 months. How long have I been off Adderall? Only because we didn't have insurance anymore, so I couldn't get it anymore because it's just way too expensive without insurance. So yeah, I ain't been on it in 4 months. So sometimes it throws me off. I'd like to have it again. Once we get insurance, I might get back on it, because it really does help me focus. But Christina's right, though. It does make me more short-tempered. That's the side effect of Adderall, is it makes you short-tempered as hell. Christina, how come you get to take you can take 12 different medicines for all your psychoanalysis problems for your multiple personalities? How come you get to take all your medicines, but I don't get to take my one? I just want one. Well, you will when you're done with pregnancy. You'll be back on all your crazy meds. Dominic, truck's doing good. Transmission's got me a little worried. It's got a hard shift from 2 to 1 when it's downshifting, like come up to a red light. About once out of every 100 times it shifts really hard. And then the same for the 3-4 shift. When it's shifting from 3rd to 4th gear, about once out of every 100 shifts, it'll do a nice jerk to the shift. And then yesterday, when I was driving and then I needed to back up, when I shifted from drive to reverse, I was fully stopped. It revved up for about 2 seconds before going into reverse. So I know the transmission's on borrowed time. I'm hoping it'll make it till the end of the year. Then I'll get a rebuilt trans and put it in there. But I mean, it's 180 something thousand miles, and I'm running 37-inch tires, so it'll I'm sure it'll eventually need to be replaced, but I don't need to do it. I don't need it happening right now. We're just now starting to catch up on all our bills, and with the attorney fees and the bondsman and the court stuff, we're just now catching up with all that. So I don't need another $4,000 bill right now. So if anybody's got a Super Duty transmission laying around, they want to hook me up, send it to your boy, because I know this one's on borrowed time. Teo, this is the first time it's ever done it too, when I shifted from drive to reverse, and it revved up for like 2 seconds, and then it went into reverse. And I know that's just a sign of a transmission going out. So, but that was the first time, and it didn't do it at all today. Just that one time yesterday. Christina, a lot of people on here have helped us. Like when I was up there at Bob's house, when after our last issue, when I went up to Bob's house in Pennsylvania, I had 7 or 8 people off YouTube send me money because I didn't have shit. I mean, I didn't have anything. I left the house with like $20, and people helped me out. I mean, I had 7 or 8 people send me like $100 a piece. I mean, Bob took care of me. Bob let me stay at his house for free. His wife bought me some clothes. I didn't have any clothes. I drove up there with the clothes on my back. And then, he bought me a new vape because you smashed my vape. So, Bob looked out for me, and I had a bunch of people that looked out for me. I hadn't forgotten about those people. They've definitely helped me out. White Claw, I've seen it on Facebook, but I hadn't looked into it to see what it actually is. It just seems like a trending thing. He found a piece the other day. Man, I messed up bad that day. The day that me and Christina got into it. I smashed her phone, her iPad. And then she smashed the laptop, that brand new laptop I just bought 2 days before. And then I went inside. I put my phone and my iPad. No, I put my iPad and my vape in the CRV. And I was just about to leave to go to Bob's. And I went inside just to tell the boys bye. And it got real quiet. And then I come outside and my iPad was demolished. She took my iPad, smashed on the ground, then grabbed it and bent it up, had it shaped like an L. And then my vape, you might as well have blown it up with a piece of dynamite. I was more upset about my vape being smashed than anything. Especially during that time, I needed my nicotine, and she smashed that motherfucker. Dominic, yeah, it was a very expensive argument. Is that the time? Yeah, that's the time I backed into it and smashed the Shelby too. I took that CRV, I put that little shifter in reverse, boom! I smashed the fuck out of that Shelby. I thought it was gonna mess up the back door on the CRV. That CRV ain't got a scratch on it. Caved in the whole front of the Shelby. I said, fuck that car. God, I was mad that day. Yeah, that was a very expensive argument. You found a his dealer. God. What a mess. But we hadn't had an argument in like 2 days. We're doing good. We're hanging in there. We hadn't argued at that level in months, but we argue like every day. Usually about dumb shit. It's always about money. We always argue about fucking bills and shit like that. Shit that really doesn't matter. Like none of that shit matters, man. Like I could have kept the Shelby. I could have kept paying for the Shelby. I could have kept paying for the truck. I make enough money. I can pay that. But I just said, fuck that shit, man. That's how much it means to me. Call the bank. Tell them to come get their shit. Where'd I grab the milk from? Just got it on here on the counter. I'm sitting at the counter right now. Oh no, it was in the I went in the bathroom. I got a little bump on my nose. I had to go in there and look at. Let's see what this birthday cake's about. This stuff is good. Fudge is amazing. Oh, it's a corner piece too. That was the Hooters where the 3 girls that were by my table. The girl that was talking to you on live, telling you need to calm down. Blakely, that's Chandler remembers. There it is. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know, Christina. That's why she didn't want to talk to me anymore. Because she saw you, how crazy you were. She was 18. She was a grown-up. I told you that's my age range. If we ever call it quits, 18 to 20. That one girl, her dad was 36. I'm 38. That one girl's dad was 36. I was older than her dad. And then Christina got mad because I asked one of them to go watch Avengers with me. She got so mad about that. Like, woman, we done broke up. I'm trying to get back on track here. I can't remember the other two girls' names. I don't know. She hacked my profile. She hacked my Instagram and blocked all three of them. No, it wasn't Marie. I can't remember. Or it might have been. I don't know. I don't think it was. Blakely. Not Blakey. Blakely. Sierra, yes, Sierra was one of them. I didn't know her last name. Damn, Justin. You remember her last name? Sierra Blakely. The other one was named Jewel. Started with a J. Can't remember. It was something with a J, I think. I can't remember. Ah, the good old days. Oh well. Chandler's too young for Hooters. That ain't his scene right now. The blonde was the hottest. Y'all think Blakely was the hottest? JD, I don't dip. I just got a fat ass lip. I don't know why. Aubrey? Aubrey sounds right. That might be it. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it started with a J. I can't remember. Christina, go look them up on Instagram. No, it wasn't Audrey. I can't remember. It don't matter. You see Bob liking all our pictures. Bob's an undercover freak on Instagram now. Bob. When I met Bob in real life, he's like one of those old church-going, family man. You know, one of them dudes. I saw Bob on Instagram. Like when you can go and look what other people are liking, Bob be liking some freaky shit. Yeah, my hat's got dirt on it. I don't know what that's from. Like Bob be liking all the booty pics and everything all over Instagram. Where is Bob? Bob don't ever get on here anymore. Bob and Blake. I don't see Bob and Blake anymore. Those used to be my two regulars on here. And then Bob, Blake, and who all remembers Destroyer? Who's been here long enough to remember Destroyer? What the fuck happened to Destroyer? That was my number one mod from back in the day. He used to handle... That was back when we had like 300 or 400 people on live. And he was on a band. He was a band hammering motherfucker. I think he was a young kid from fucking England or some shit. A Destroyer. Then he just disappeared. Never heard from him again. Then we've had imitators pop up. We've had fake Bobs, fake Christinas, fake Bows, and we've had fake Destroyers. Like Bob felt good when he found out there were people faking to be Bob. Yeah, Blake sent me a lot of money, man. Blake sent me probably about $3,000. Blake sent a lot of... Blake and Justin. Justin sent about probably $2,000, if not more. I'm telling you, y'all helped me through some hard times. I ain't gonna deny, I had some hard times. These last 3 months have been pretty good. Out here on this new job. I've been out here almost 3 months, so... things are going good now, but before that, things were rough, man. I was going through a real tough period in life. Real tough period. So you guys definitely helped me out a lot. What's up, DM? Nah, I was just going through, marriage problems and financial problems, and then couldn't keep a job because of my marital problems. I mean, that shit plays a big factor in my job. I'm a heavy equipment operator. I can't be distracted doing my job. It's dangerous. You could kill people. And I was just way too distracted, man. When that's all you got on your mind is, fighting with your spouse, that's not the right job to have for that. So yeah, Justin, I remember that. Yeah, Richard. Well, it ain't even really about wasted time. It's more about the dangers of the people around you. There's a lot of people on the ground around you, and you're running a 70,000-pound machine. I mean, you can kill somebody without even, that machine wouldn't slow down 1 second. If you swung around and chopped somebody in half, that machine ain't gonna slow down the least little bit. So it's a big responsibility. DM, I'm doing good. Doing good. Miss my family, of course, but it is what it is for now. Shorty is banging. I don't know who you are, man. I have a feeling you're a troll, which we need a troll. Where is it? We hadn't had a single troll in here tonight. What is going on? That means I'm falling off here. My 15 minutes are over with. That's why I told Christina we got our check from Viral Hog. We get it once a month, just from the Tundra video, and we've made like $6,000 off the Tundra video by itself. And this month we got $100. Last month we got like 600. The month before that was like 1,200. The month before that was like 2,500. So that Tundra video is dying off. So that was we got $100 this month off the Tundra video. YouTube, we still make a couple dollars, but there was a troll here earlier. What was she talking about? What have people been trolling about? There's really nothing people can talk about me right now. I'm really not doing anything wrong. Like, I haven't done anything out of the ordinary in the past 3 months. Like, is it still hanging on people's minds? Like now, like on Facebook and stuff and Instagram, whenever somebody just tries to just do a personal attack out of nowhere, I'll make a post about my kids or something. And somebody hops on there, oh, don't throw them in the river and call Allstate. And I'm like, what makes you personally get upset? Like, what makes you get upset with me on a personal level? Like, you don't know me. You never met me. What makes you to where you're that upset every time you see me say something on a personal level? Who am I to you? That's my question. Who am I to you to make you that upset? Like, I don't understand. Colorblind person be heavy? Yeah, I don't see why not. We don't have to distinguish colors. Well, and Richard, they're really not taking it out on me. It doesn't bother me. That's the thing. It doesn't bother me. It just confuses me. What's up, Chris? It confuses me that people go out of their way to do, just like whoever did this Facebook thing. Somebody went out of their way, spent some time doing that too, just to make me go through the hassle of having to get my profile reactivated. So somebody did that. I don't know why. What's up, Dippy? Like, I don't want to say it's somebody that's doing worse than me at life, or I'm making more money than them, or, you know, I've got a hotter wife or better looking kids or something. I don't want to say that because I don't know. They can, you know, they might be doing better than me in life, so I'm not going to judge them, but most of the time, I don't think they are. Chandler, ain't nothing wrong with a local job, man. But pipeline, you're going to come out here, you're going to be on the ground for the first year. I mean, I didn't wait that long, but at 18 years old, you're going to be on the ground for the first year. Like, I've worked side by side with 19-year-old operators before that make the same money I do. Cody Johnson. Who's that, Richard? Let's see who it is. You don't have to go to operator school, Chandler. There's no need to go to any school for this. You learn on the job. Vaping now, Apple Cinnamon, the brand the one. What's up, Scarface? On the ground, just labor hands. I mean, you're going to do stuff that's on the ground. You're going to be on your feet all day. It's not hard work. It's just a lot of hours and a lot of heat and then a lot of cold in the winter. And who you talking about? Bye, Christina. Oh, okay. Chandler said bye. Of course, my internet ain't working. Come on. It's supposed to have Wi-Fi here, and it ain't worth a shit. This Wi-Fi here is bad. Christine, is Yellowstone on yet? I'm ready to watch. Last episode was awesome. Beth is a straight gangster. I love Yellowstone. Christine, you realize how many shows that I've turned you on to? Shows that you would have never watched without me saying something? You don't even say thank you. Yellowstone's awesome. I love it. Kevin Costner's an awesome actor, period. Justin, you hadn't seen it yet? Oh, you got to check it out. Nathan, no, it's not done. Skeletor, no. I think that was the old vapes that people used to mess with. I don't think these new ones can go wrong. I don't think so. Christina's went to go do lunch or whatever. Chandler, you don't watch it? Yellowstone's good. Justin, I'm telling you, you got to watch it, Justin. Still ain't as good as Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's my number one. Yellowstone's in my top 5 now, though. It's Breaking Bad's number 1. Another show that's highly underrated just because it has a stupid name, Banshee. Banshee's number 2. If you hadn't watched it, you Gotta watch it. It's a Cinemax show, so you have to either download the app or buy the seasons, or on a Fire Stick. That's number 1 and 2. Number 3 for me, it's probably Yellowstone has slid into number 3. Number 4 is Friday Night Lights, the TV series. Number 5 is Prison Break. That's my top 5. I have a lot. I got about 10 of them that I could watch again. But that's my number 1 through 5. SOA was decent. It got kind of lame towards the end. But that's my top 5. Breaking Bad's far and away. There's not even a close second for me. Breaking Bad's the top 1. I've watched it from, I saw Narcos. Season 1 was good. Season 2 got lame. I hear a baby crying outside. I don't even want to go see what that's about. Weeds, I couldn't even make it through Weeds. The first 2 seasons, I just kind of petered out on it. But, Justin, I'm telling you, watch Yellowstone and watch Banshee. Banshee is number 2 for me. Banshee is fucking awesome. No, Bernie, that's not my. I've tried to watch. That's not my type of show. Aiden, no, I hadn't seen that. Better Call Saul's decent. I've watched all those episodes. Skeletor, it's good, but it's a knockoff of Breaking Bad. Of course it is, but it's not as good. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as good. Barry? I don't think I've ever heard of Barry. HBO? I'll check it out. What's another one? Dexter. Dexter was amazing. That's probably my number 6, Dexter. Which I thought that would be stupid. The first episode just seemed stupid to me. But that was a really good series. No, I don't like The Office. I'm not into that kind of comedy. I don't like comedy series. Yeah, Dexter's good. Barry's like Dexter? I have to check it out then. Entourage is a good one, yes. I like Entourage. You think it'll be the last season of Yellowstone? I don't know. I think they're going to carry this out a few seasons. Because there's a lot more room for it. There's a lot more room for it to grow. Lost was good the first few seasons. Then they started getting off on that supernatural shit and all that. It got carried away. Christina likes American Horror Story. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. The 100, Chandler, I couldn't get into it, man. I watched almost a whole season of it, and it just wasn't good to me. Carolina, man, just chilling, man. Ozark, first season was great. Second season disappointed me. The Ozarks. Queen of the South is a good one. I'm caught up on that, waiting on next season. That is a good show. Grant, I'm gonna watch it tonight, but it should already be playing now, huh? I mean, it's 8:36 here. I figured it'd be on, huh? Walking Dead, Jesus Christ, they're dragging that out. God, they just can't stop, and it's a horrible storyline. God, it's so bad. Dippy Spit, Yellowstone is about a big ranch in Montana, like thousands of acres. One of the biggest ranches in Montana, cattle ranch. And just beefing with, the local Indian tribe, trying to build a casino, beefing with other ranchers, the feds, and they do some shady stuff on the ranch and all that stuff. But it's really hard to explain. I mean, it's from episode 1, it's good. Like, there's no bad episodes. Deadwood, I couldn't get into Deadwood. I tried. Well, thanks, Scott. I like to consider myself pretty down to earth. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing special about me. Y'all just happen to catch me in a pretty shitty time. Like, the first half of this year was pretty rough. That's not how I live my life all the time. I've made mistakes in my life for sure, but that was a bad roll of the dice several times this year. So this is just normally me, man. I go to work, I come home, that's it. I mean, that's it. I'm just about family and work, really. I've improved. Thanks, Chandler. Appreciate it. I wouldn't say I'm a good influence. I say I teach a lot. I preach a lot of stuff from bad things I've done, from lessons I've learned. When I've done stuff fucked up, that's what I tell y'all not to do. Like a lot of y'all young kids. It's do as I say, not as I do. And I really don't do dumb shit anymore. I hadn't done any dumb shit in a while. A few months. Also, a show that I didn't think I would like, and I do, The Ranch. I think that's what it's called, with Ashton Kutcher. I didn't think I'd like that because it's got those laughing, like a sitcom show where people laughing in the background, like fake laughs. I didn't think I'd like it, but that's a really good show. I like The Ranch. I thought I would hate it. And Ashton Kutcher is a good actor, and he's a good person in real life. Like, he's real heavy in like this sex trading and trading of minor women and stuff. He's real big in that. Like, he spends a lot of his personal money to fight against that. He gets emotional. Like, he was in front of Congress crying and stuff. Like, he gets emotional about it. What's up, Blake? I see you've been busy. I've been watching you on Instagram. You make a post every now and then. It looks like you've been busy. If I ever win the lottery, Blake, and I ain't got to worry about money anymore, I'm just going to come hang out with you, man. I'm going to come work for you for free. Seems like you have a good time every day. No, I don't fuck with Snapchat. I've got a Snapchat, but I hadn't logged in months. Like, I don't care. Hell or High Water. No, I hadn't seen it. I'll look it up. I've been looking for a Netflix series. Lately, I've been watching the Peaky Blinders. That's what I've been watching the past few days. It's all right. It's decent. It's worth watching, but it's not on my recommended list. Hell on Wheels, yes. That's an awesome show. I hate that ended. That was a really good show. I like Hell on Wheels. Love that show. That's in my top 10. I like old Western time shows like that. That's not just all about walking down the street and having showdowns and stuff. Chop, I'm yeah, I've got 11 felonies on my record. 11. So I've definitely had some lessons to learn. But and that shit stuck with me forever. I can't never get rid of that shit. So luckily I found a job they don't give a shit. So that's the reason why I'm doing what I do. Because I can't get hired anywhere else. Yeah, Clouds, my 20s was pretty rough. From the age 20 to 30, it was pretty rough for me. 11 felonies in 6 different states. John, I hadn't seen that either. I kind of miss my long hair. I realize I look younger with short hair, but I miss my long hair. Not enough to grow it back out, but it was getting pretty long. Nah, Justin, I like my boss, Heath. He's a cool ass dude. I mean, I think we're pretty close to the same age, if not the same age. Hell, he might be a couple years younger than me. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't never really go outside anyway. When I get home, I just stay in my camper. I mind my own business. I'm not one of those types to sit outside all day and stuff like that. You know, if I'm going somewhere, I just go. I don't, unless my kids are here. We used to go outside a lot, go swimming pool and all that. But when I'm here by myself, it's just me and Bruce. And you know, I could go to bars and clubs if I wanted to. Like I could go to San Antonio and go to the clubs there, Austin on 6th Street. I could still do all that if I wanted to, but I don't care. Luke Cage was alright. Aiden, I watched it all. It was alright. I'd give it, on a 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6, 7-ish, maybe. Chop, I'll give Deadwood another try. If something doesn't catch me on the first episode, I figure if the first episode doesn't catch me, then the rest of it ain't gonna do shit for me, because that's their time to really prove to attract viewers is the first episode. Mark, yeah, they're gonna come, like every 2 weeks or something. But Christina's pregnant, so I don't want them on the road that much. It's 10 hours each way, man. So it'll probably be just like I've been doing the past year. I drive home about every 2 weeks just for one day's visit. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, I got to do this right now. Of course, I'd like to be at home, but there's nowhere I can work at home to make even a third of what I make out here. Aiden, I hadn't done enough research on the all-electric F-150. I'd have to see what it's all about first. But I think electric is the future for sure. Internal combustion engines will be gone next 10, 15 years. The cars will still be on the road, but all manufacturers will be electric in 10, 15 years. 10 years, I'd say, 10 years. Technology is growing at such an exponential rate now. Stuff that happens in 1 year now, 10 years ago, it'd take 10 years. It was just, technology's growing so fast now. It's crazy what we can do now. Ever hit a bong? Nah. Aiden, 600 miles in a P100D. A car that's faster than a ZR1. It's in a 4-door car. 600 miles is a pretty good range. But yeah, battery technology is going to continue to advance as well. In all honesty, I think these oil companies have these patents. When people get stuff patented, like, let's say let's say you invent a battery that's far improved on what exists. Why wouldn't an oil company pay you, $50 million for the patent and then tuck it away in a safe somewhere? They don't want that technology to come out full force right now. Still too much money to be made with oil. So, nah, the P100D is 500-600 miles. And that new Tesla Roadster is 600 miles. 0 to 60 in 1.9. 250 mile an hour top speed. 8.8 in the quarter mile. Come on, man. That's hard to beat. That's insane. That's pure insanity. Plus, there's charging stations at almost every Pilot truck stop now. And it's free to charge your shit. Like, that's part of buying the car. Like, you plug in, I think it's like a 20-minute quick charge. Yeah, Dirty D, I've heard that as well. I think it's because they're still fairly new in the game and they're kind of overwhelmed. But it's just new stuff right now. I'd love to have a P100D, but I don't have $130,000 for a new one. Frankie, I think it is free, man. I mean, I don't think you have to. I think if you have a Tesla, you just plug it up. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is free. Audi has better battery. Audi has electric cars. What Audi is electric? And you notice all the top hypercars, like the ones that are above supercars, like the Porsche 918, LaFerrari, stuff like that, the Pagani, the McLaren, all those are hybrids now. Like they're electric and gas. Justin, you rent me a P100D, we'll go out. I'll make some videos. You go on. I don't have a credit card, so I can't rent one. But you rent one for me, we'll make some cool videos in a P100D. The robot-driven trucks, man, it'll happen eventually. I mean, it'll all be automated. Now you can hop in a Tesla and you can go to sleep. Like I could program it from my house in Mississippi, and I can lay back and go to sleep. That's crazy. On the roads that you and I drive on, it's able to drive all the way to your house. I mean, through traffic, back roads, stop signs, right, left turns, red lights. It does it all. That's pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, Mark. Now think about that Hennessy ZR1, all the stuff they had to do to make an 897 quarter mile, and this Tesla is going to come out on street tires, bone stock electric car running 8.8. That's fucking fast, man. I've had 9-second cars before, but I couldn't imagine being in the 8s, man. Kennesaw, Georgia? No. Yeah, Mark, that is fast, man. And I mean, there's no wheel spin. You just put the pedal to the floor. Direct torque to all four wheels. Electric motors. There's no lag, no dealing with gas combusting, none of that. Takes away all that. It's just instant. And quiet. I mean, dead quiet. Man, we say it's too quiet, but what is the goal of every automobile out there, including our trucks, like the new Super Duties and the new Chevys, the new Dodges, all the cars? The goal is to keep the interior as quiet as possible. So that's the goal of every car, is to make the engine noise as quiet as possible. So when you eliminate that, like they say, like a P100D is quieter than, like, a Mercedes S-Class is a quiet car because they literally sound insulate that thing like a recording studio. That's the goal of every car, is to keep the engine as quiet as possible inside the car. So when you eliminate the engine altogether, that's it. I mean, you hear some road noise, you hear your tires every now and then, but you're just riding in peace and quiet. Get rid of that. I mean, there's no more transmission tunnel in the way. It's no more heat buildup. I mean, it's pretty amazing. $170 a day for a P100D? No shit. Book it for Saturday, Justin. I'll pick it up on Saturday. Am I even allowed to pick it up though? If somebody else pays for it? Is there any other cars like a ZR1? Is there any ZR1s on there? I highly doubt it. A C7 ZR1. How many jobs have I had, DM? Like my whole life? Over 100. If not more. I mean, I've done everything from concrete work to drywall to electrician assistant. I've done roofing, landscaping. I mean, sold cars, online jobs. I've done every manual labor job you can think of. But this is my job now. I love my job. I love being an operator. I love everything about it. I just don't like being away from home. That's literally the only downfall. Yeah, I mean, I'm in an air-conditioned cab all summer. I'm in a heated cab all winter. And I get paid just as much as a doctor gets paid back home in Mississippi. So, track hoe, loader, dozer, off-road dump truck, grader, a motor grader, roller, skid steer, just all the basics. My best two is definitely dozer and track hoe though. I mean, a front end loader it's easy. I mean, it's a damn steering wheel with a joystick. I mean, that's easy. Motor grader is the toughest one. That's the hardest piece of equipment to run. That's a lot of joysticks. But Nathaniel, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, I'm on pipeline. I mean, I dig around hotlines and stuff. You have to be pretty good to do that. I'm pretty precise. I'm not saying I'm the best. There's guys that have been doing it for 20 years. I've been doing it for a year. So, obviously, I'm not going to even be claimed to be as good as them. I learn from people like that. I can do just as good of a job as them, just not as fast. Which out here, they prefer precision over speed. There's no rush on a pipeline. They have a certain time frame things need to be done in, but they don't put time over safety. Two-stroke, how long will I work pipeline? That's a good question, man. I'd like to do it forever. I mean, I'd like to do it for the next 10, 20 years. But, do I really want to miss my kids growing up? That's the big thing. But what else can I do? I can't go home and do anything. There's nothing for me back in Mississippi. No, I mean, pretty much everybody on pipeline is an operator. I mean, they don't let anybody out here that works in an unsafe manner. There's people that are better than others. You know, there's people that can do finish work. Like if you're a dozer hand and you can do finish work, that's when you're the best, is when you can do finish work, which I can do finish work. There's some people that do it better than me. Salary, I don't get salary. I get paid by the hour and per diem. I make about $2,500 a week after taxes for a 6-day week. So about $400 a day. What's up, Jordan? Yeah, I won't get on salary until I move up to like a foreman or a inspector, superintendent. Those are the guys that get salary, and they make anywhere from $3,500 to $6,000 a week. Plans to be a supervisor? Sure. I mean, at some point, but that takes time. My next is going to be an inspector. I want to be an inspector next. I want to be a welding inspector. They make about $3,500 a week after taxes, so. Well, they make about $700 a day. Is what they make, for the most part. But you got to get certified for that. You got to go through your classes and you got to get certifications. Yeah, I mean, I know how to weld. I mean, I'm no professional, but I know the process and I can do it. But to be an inspector of a weld, you don't have to know how to weld. You have to know how to inspect a weld. Just like a welder doesn't know how to inspect. You have to go to training for that. That's not something you learn from experience. That's something you learn, from books and classes and studying. You have to learn how to run an X-ray, and you have to learn how to inspect the job that somebody else is doing. So that isn't something you weld for 20 years and then all of a sudden you can inspect your own weld. On pipeline, that's not how it works. All right, guys, we've been on here. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. Man, Dippy, that's what everybody says, man. Like I said, I drink a gallon of milk every 2 days. And hell, I just drank 3 beers and drink half a gallon of milk. I mean, that most people can't do that back to back. But anyway, we'll talk more, man. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm fixing to lay it on down. Me and Bruce gonna hop up in the bed, watch the show. We're fixing to watch Yellowstone. I could get up in the morning, do the same thing again tomorrow. So we'll holler at y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all being here.